butcher shop's busy. Look at that. It's good to see a good old butcher doing well, isn't it? Don't see many of them around now. There's not many left. I have to say though, Mr. Taylor, that shop there, it's been in the village. Well, I've been here 20 years and it's been there all that time. Does pretty well, I think. The meat is a premium price, but you know, it's premium quality as well. It's excellent stuff. Good morning anyway. We're out on Little Jimmy the Hemi today. Heading out into my favourite county of Lincolnshire, and we're going to visit something that I never knew actually existed until recently. And when I say recently, I mean this week. I was supposed to go to Yorkshire with a subscriber, Martin, just for a couple of days, Wednesday, Thursday, and well, anybody who lives in the UK will know the weather on Wednesday, Thursday was absolutely horrendous, absolutely threw it down. And Yorkshire was particularly affected where we were going to go, so yeah, we didn't quite manage that. We cancelled it, and I've just spoken to him this morning, so we've rescheduled it for mid-July, so hopefully I can get the time off work and get that sorted out. But yeah, today we're going to a little place in Lincolnshire called Bolingbroke Castle. I've never been there before because I didn't know it existed. So yeah, I never knew Bolingbroke Castle existed until I was looking for somewhere to go this weekend, because I've been stuck in for the last few days. It's Saturday today, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I've been doing stuff at home on the computer. So this is my first time out, when I should have been up in Yorkshire Wednesday, Thursday, and satisfied with how much riding I was getting. I've done absolutely none. So I thought I'll have a cheeky look at a route that I can do, and I accidentally stumbled upon Bolingbroke Castle. I've got my little GoPro 11, the mini, so that went all a bit crazy. The sensor in it just was shot basically, and I know that it's a known issue with that model of camera, which had I known at the time I wouldn't bother buying it, but it has been a very good little camera up until that issue, and I just I contacted GoPro and they said send it back and we will reissue a camera, which is what they've done. That arrived yesterday, so we are testing it out today. I do like the view that you get from it, the super view that you get from it. It is pretty good. So I've whacked it back up there, which leaves me with a little bit of a dilemma over what I'm going to do with 360 now. But I think that for a lot of my work still, well, when I say work, it's not exactly work, is it? A lot of my videoing I will use my 360, even though it adds to it adds an awful lot of work to the editing process, because everything has to be pre-edited prior to use. But I will use it when I'm going away visiting places. Oh, look at that little thing. Threshing and sawing contractor. So I'm going to Wales next month, in June, up to the solstice, so I come back on the longest day. So hopefully, we'll have lots of daylight for exploring, and I've got all the routes are already sorted. We're going on Jimmy. All my routes are already sorted, and I've got lots of places of interest that I want to show you. So that, I think, is going to be a fabulous little trip. Fingers crossed for some nice weather. I mean, we've been so unfortunate, haven't we, with just rubbish weather, just constant rubbish weather. And today it's bright now, but I mean, earlier on, an hour ago, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. There wasn't a single cloud in the sky, and it had been saying since Wednesday that Saturday was going to be a nice bright day, maybe some cloud around. But now, this morning, rain. It's going to rain. So what time are we now? 10:30. We've got about another hour of dry stuff, and then we'll be into the rain again. Never mind, we'll make the most of it. So we'll go to have a look at Bolingbroke, and then we're going to come back and look at a ruined abbey on the way back at a place called Tupholme. So yeah, sit back. Well, go and get yourself a cup of tea first, or a beer, or whatever is your beverage of choice. Take a seat and have a bit of music for a little while we get out there. See yous in a bit. That's another thing. Hope the sound's all right, because I haven't checked for a long time the sound quality on from this helmet, and whether the microphone is in the right place or whether it's in the wrong place. So we'll check that as well, won't we? Hope I'm not spending a whole trip talking to myself. Anyway, music. Come on, Jimmy, come on! Far into the ride actually, and ready. I've had to stop because look at that view there. It's an incredible view from up here. That's better. I don't think I've ever been up this road before. So this is just the other side of Belton, which is, let's extend you out a bit. So Belton is just down that way. Belton Village, which is right next to Belton House, and oddly enough you can't see Belton House from up here. We're right above it somewhere, and I just don't know where it is. So yeah, it should be out there. Where it is, I don't know. It's well hidden. It's very well hidden. But it's lovely. I just wanted to stop and just catch this while I'm here. Let's just sort that sky out. There we go. I just wanted to catch this while I'm here and just listen to the wind in the trees, the birds. You find places like this, it's just too good to pass up the opportunity, isn't it? It's such a lovely place. That sky now, that's looking much more like it's going to rain still. We'll see how we get on. Just going up to Bolingbroke, the dissolving castle. The dissolving castle, what do I mean by that? Well, I'll tell you more about that when we get out there. Not quite literally dissolving, but, you know, weathering. What a lovely route this is. Seriously, TomTom just, I mean, I just banged this route into TomTom. I did sort of plot a route, but then I thought, well, but that was a different route, so I was going to go much further, and then because the weather decided it was going to change and it wasn't going to be quite such a nice day, I thought I would put in a different route. So I just, rather than sitting there and plotting another one, I just thought, well, I'll give TomTom a chance, because it often comes up with absolutely wonderful routes, and already up to now this is fantastic. Now, Cranwell's this way. So here's a thing, and something else that I didn't know either. Place names beginning with CRA, Cra. It's they got their name, or I would imagine not all of them, but I think most of them got their name from the crane, the bird, because they were prolific in England at one time. Well, in the UK, I presume. I don't know how far their range was. So anywhere that begins like that, like Cranwell, it's because of the cranes. Look at that. A tank, an advertising tank. Tractor. We are in Lincolnshire. Oh, and a train. Don't very often get caught here for a train. Still, never mind. That's the thought, actually. What am I doing sitting behind this car? Let's just get to the front. River running through there. I don't know what river that is. I will find out for you, and I will put it here. Salvation Army building. This is a nice bit of Sleaford. I like it down here. A nice feel to it. Moor and Scrups. And it looks like, oh yeah, it is definitely a Turkish barber's shop. This is the centre of Sleaford. Lovely little place, isn't it? I think you'll agree. Don't do it, thank you. Church. All the iron railings gone, presumably during the war. That's a lovely place, isn't it, Sleaford? I think it was a Sleaford. It's a place you just go past to get to somewhere else, since they built the bypass, and it's quite an interesting place. So there you go, a recommendation if you're in the area, if you're staying in Lincolnshire for any reason. Come and pay Sleaford a visit. Famous as well for the Sleaford mods, who I think are still going now, still going strong. I don't know where this is, because I missed the sign to say where we were. So I'll try and catch the name of the village on the way out. But if I miss it, I'll look it up. I'll put it on the screen now. Chestnut Street. severe GoPro anxiety. I expect them to just switch off. I keep checking the camera and it says that it's running. As you can see, it says that it's running, but even though it was running when I was filming in Wales, it wasn't actually recording anything. Revesby. Just go and pop in and have a look. I've never been to Revesby, so let's go and have a look, shall we? There is Revesby Church. I will find something interesting about Revesby Church. Oh, look at those houses over there, sort of arts and craftsy. Oh, and those. What a lovely little village. Big village green, huge village green. A ploughing contest on there. St Lawrence's Parish Church at Revesby. See, I wouldn't do that on the GS. I wouldn't just pull off the road and go and have a look at something of interest like that, like I do on this little tugboat. Yeah, it's definitely trying to rain. Ooh, up here. Hello. Somebody nodding at me. Where is it? There it is. It's just over there. So I think there's some parking somewhere. There it is. I'm trying to find somewhere to park the bike and go and have a look. Ah, here we are. So here it is, Moto Mogul, Bolingbroke Castle, the birthplace of King Henry VI. In 1367 the castle was captured by parliamentary forces after a 2-month siege in November 1643. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'll reread that in a moment. The castle was built around 1220 by Randolph de Blundeville, the Earl of Chester and Lincoln. He also built Beeston Castle in Cheshire and Chartley in Staffordshire. Later inherited by John of Gaunt, who lived there during the 1360s with his wife Blanche, their son Henry of Bolingbroke was born here in 1367. Henry later became King Henry IV. During the 15th and 16th centuries, the castle served as an administrative centre for the Duchy of Lancaster estates. Towers like the Auditor's Tower and Receiver's Tower were named based on their functions during this period. During the English Civil War of 1642 to 48, the castle became a royalist garrison and was besieged by parliamentarian forces in 1643. The royalists surrendered and the whole castle was subsequently destroyed. We're standing on the site of the Great Hall. The illustration shows how it may have appeared in the 15th century. I do love visiting these old sites, and I thought it might be an idea to start including a bit of the history of these places in the videos, you know, when I come and visit. Well aware of the fact that we're a bit information light on places like this. So this is Bolingbroke Castle. Right, so that was Bolingbroke Castle. Hope you enjoyed that little look around there. Got some proper history to it, hasn't it, that place? Can't believe what it used to look like when it was built. And, oh bugger, I've done that old trick of leaving my keys in my pocket. Let's try again. So I'm going to head off to Horncastle. I may stop for a coffee in Horncastle. Yes, look at that place. We will... Oh God, this place is delight, isn't it? These old buildings. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? I get sidetracked so easily. We shall head to Horncastle. May get a coffee, or I may just troll straight through, actually. Lotus. Anybody know what model that was? I think it might have been a Lotus Elan, but I'm probably wrong. So anybody out there? Well, there's going to be someone. Let's face it. Comments below, please. I think it was a Lotus Elan. Tell me I'm an idiot. Rusby. View across there. It's a cracking view, isn't it? Not sure whether I've been here either. Lovely thatched cottage over there. Don't know what to look at first. You know, whether that structure there or the thatch. This is amazing, isn't it? Just out in the middle of nowhere, there's nobody about. Horncastle, we're only 2.5 miles outside Horncastle and this place is just empty. A bit of rain here, just a little bit, light shower. You can smell it. Pitchy claw. Can't remember the number, the road number off the top of my head, but I'll put it on the screen now. I rave about this road every time I come down it when it's dry. walk all the way up here because I came here a few weeks ago actually on a nicer day, and I flew the drone over Tuphome Abbey. So there it is, dating from 1155. And this was founded by Alan de Neville, built to take advantage of agriculture and wool, which is still here. So it was started by the Premonstratensian order of monks, which are the white monks, so called because of their habits, white habits that they wore. It was started to take advantage of agriculture and wool production. Largely destroyed during Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries in 1538. Now the Grade 1 listed building. Premonstratensians, also known as the Norbertines in Britain and Ireland, the White Canons. Just reading this from my notes. Catholics, obviously. And then, little known fact to a lot of people, I'm sure, but just across there on the other side of the road, let's walk down and we'll have a look, is the scene of the Bardney Rock Festival back in 1972. Place on the 26th of May. What date are we now? I've got my watch on. It's the 25th of May. So attended by 50,000 fans. Could you imagine 50,000 fans streaming up that lane there? Can you imagine what chaos that was? Had the likes of, well, Rod Stewart actually headlined it back in the day. The Beach Boys as well. The Beach Boys came here. I know. Amazing, right? Joe Cocker, Slade, Genesis, Status Quo, and also it was over there, Monty Python performed there. Because Monty Python were very big back in the day. Unusual to play at a concert, at a rock concert like that, but yeah, hi mate. But yeah, Monty Python played. Time to head home. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. Another trip into Lincolnshire. I love it. Can't get enough of Lincolnshire. It's just such a cracking little county. Big county. Second biggest county in England. So yeah, I'm going to head home now. Try and find somewhere to fill little Jimmy the Hemi up. If you've liked this video, give us a like and a subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Don't know what that's going to be about yet. If you like, you know, the history angle, visiting these places and, you know, just exploring them a bit more, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll probably do some more. It's starting to rain now. So yeah, I will see you soon.